welcome back to the stream. Hello, how are you guys doing? Hello. I have so much to talk about, so many animes to yap about. I hope you guys also want to yap about some anime today, because that's what we're going to be doing. The stream might go on a little bit longer than usual because there's a lot of animes on this tier list, and some of them I have more thoughts than about others. But anyway, hello, cats are cute. Hello, Sailor Rose. Hello, Harry Taylor. Hello, Geronimo. How are you all doing today? Welcome back. Welcome. Oh, hey. I don't know why I'm having this problem with my chat box today. I'm having to go in and manually pop everything up on the screen. Whoa, chat box over here. Chat box. Okay. um, one second there. 1 second there. I am having the scoofies. I don't know what it is about streaming from first Twitch, then moving over to YouTube is my chat box does not want to reappear. I don't know why it does that. It's so funky. Oh wow. Hello, stream elements. Hello Zen, how are you doing? Welcome. Okay, let's try this one more time. Come on. Let's go. Chat box. I love yapping too. I'm a yapper. I'm a yapper extraordinaire. Okay, we're gonna completely remove that and we're gonna add a new source. I don't know why it does this whenever I switch from Twitch to YouTube. It's like, nope, you have to pick one or the other, and I don't want to. I want them to just work. Just work. Let's see. Yeah, right down there. There we go. Hey. We're back. We're back in the building now. Hachoo. Oh, wait. Hachoo. I gotta fix that. How are you guys doing? Hello, Christopher Puff. How are you? I see. Hope everything goes great today. Hope you're having a very good day. It's it's a little bit dark. It's kind of stormy where I am right now, so I feel like my model's like, hey, where's my light source? But anyway, today we are going to be ranking some animes and whatnot because I feel like it. So like I said, this stream could potentially be a little bit longer than my usual 1 hour, just in case. I want to try my best to get through all of these. We'll see. I've got some extra time today, so yeah. Yippee, I'm sick today. Oh, I hope you get better soon. My thing is like, no, you cannot turn to the side. So let me maybe move my chat box over so I can, well, my stuff so I can see you guys. I have a yoo-hoo. I don't know where to put my yoo-hoo. I hope you get better soon. I do have a Twitch account. My Twitch is just a glitter EMM. So just two M's on the end of M. Instead of glitter M, it's glitter M. Oh my god, yes, I'm so excited for you and Idol Precure. So excited. I was seeing a couple people post about Wonderful Precure. Just so you guys know, I'm not going to talk about Wonderful Precure because I did stop watching it, and so I don't want to talk about something that I don't fully know. But there's a lot of amazing creators out there for Precure who have, and it is always good to support other creators as well. So definitely check them out. Hello, Leah. Welcome. How are you guys doing? So, okay, I'm gonna go to this list. If you guys have an opinion about one of the animes here, please feel free to yap alongside me. And, tell me your opinions about, said anime. I'm gonna move over just a little bit because I was a little bit, my hair was cutting off. You don't cut off a magical girl's hair. Okay, I took my hat off so you guys can see my chat. So just know I have no magic right now because I took my hat off, but it's okay. It's okay. So let's start this list. I'm gonna have to lean into a couple because I can't see all these, but this first one here, One Piece. I can't give you guys the best detailed rundown of One Piece because I just got past Alabasta. And I'm not gonna lie, I had a hard time getting through Alabasta. The sand, the desert, it was all in my shoes. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't necessarily love the Alabasta arc, but Vivi is one of my all-time favorite characters. But because I have not got too far in One Piece yet, I'm just gonna put it in A. I know some people might be freaking out, like, oh my god, how dare you not put it in S? I can't put it in S because I haven't seen enough of it to fully judge it. From what I've seen, I really like One Piece. One Piece to me feels like a Saturday morning cartoon, you know? Which, to be fair, it was like a 4 kids thing, but like, I don't know. I need to see more of it before I can give like a proper S rank or anything to it. But for me, I would say it's an A. It's not my favorite anime ever, but it's not, you know, like horrible whatsoever. But yeah, that's for me. One Piece is going in the A slot. I don't like One Piece. I feel that. I think definitely for me, the animation was one of those things that I was like, I don't know if I can get into this, but I do enjoy the story. I enjoy some of the characters. Oh my god, yeah, there's so many episodes, over 1,000. I can't watch a show with over 1,000 episodes. I got you, I got you. That Pretty Cure. Yeah, I mean, with Pretty Cure, at least it's in seasons, you know, it's got a lot of episodes, but they're kind of like broken up by seasons, so I feel like it's a little bit easier. But yeah, One Piece is so incredibly long, and I feel you on that. I have a hard time getting into animes that are like so long, you know, like, oh my god, like if an anime is over like a couple hundred episodes, I'm like, like even if it is broken into seasons, like I might be basic, but I really like animes that are like 12 episodes, 24 episodes. That's the number of episodes I like. Apparently One Piece is on BBC iPlayer in the UK, and I got a first glimpse of One Piece with One Piece Burning Blood. Oh, Burning Blood. Oh, interesting, interesting. Like I said, I don't know too much about One Piece, but I'm trying to work my way up to the season that has Uta, because I'm a lead voice actor. I'm a lead voice actor. I'm a lead voice actor. I see. That's why I like Madoka, Anoha, and gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, let's see. Next, let's see. I'm gonna put D as in haven't watched. I might change these. I'm gonna change these. I'm gonna put this one top tier is my faves, and put A is pretty darn good. C, I'm gonna put as eh. B, I'm gonna put as hate. Hate. And then down here is haven't watched. So, for Demon Slayer, I can't judge Demon Slayer because I haven't watched it yet, but I promise you I'm gonna start watching it. I know it's on Netflix. I want to see that dude who they keep saying looks like Michael Jackson, and Nezuko. I know a lot of people are talking about Nezuko. So many people are like, oh my god, Nezuko's the cutest, and I see Demon Slayer merch everywhere, and so I not gonna lie, I kind of want to be, like, I kind of want to cosplay, what's that one girl's name? Is it Mitsuri? Mitsuri, right? With the green and the pink hair. I think she's so pretty. I want to cosplay her. But I have this thing where I have to cosplay a character if I see it. I can't cosplay anyone if I haven't seen the source material that they're from. That's just, you know, me. By the way, guys, I'm doing cosplay again. I recently posted a like Ibuki cosplay, so I'm doing some more cosplay stuff. I got 2 cosplays on order, so stuff is coming. Stuff is coming. That's fun. Let's see. They're short and good animes. I feel that. Yeah, Nezuko. She's so cute. I like her. Used to hate Demon Slayer until I rewatched. It's good. Ooh. Seen a bit of Demon Slayer, and I'm going to watch it with more when I get the chance. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'm probably gonna start watching it soon, because that's like one of those animes that everybody tells you you have to watch it. So I'm like, okay, I'll get to it. This one down here, not gonna lie, I can't says. I know it's got that girl with that white outfit here. I don't know what this is. If you guys know what this anime is, please let me know, because I don't know what it is, and it's too small for me to read that. You think I can read that? Nah, hell no. Hell no. What are your thoughts on I can't say that. Matria Matirika? I don't know what that is, so no thoughts. No thoughts, because I don't know. I feel bad about this, but there's a lot of animes that like I know the characters, I know memes of here, but I don't actually know the animes, or I haven't actually watched it. Like I said, with my channel now being more devoted towards anime, I'm gonna start watching some more anime and stuff this year. So a couple of these I have on my list. I just haven't watched them. So there's that. Machi. Oh, I don't know what that is either. New Precure season? Yes, yes. Super excited. Super excited. Super. I feel like I need to move my my thing over more, because I like. Okay, hold on. We're gonna move my chat where I can actually see it. My tablet, not my chat, my tablet in front of me, because I keep like doing this, and then my model gets called, because it's like, girly pop, you're out of range. Yes, I am super excited for the new season of you, and oh, I'm super excited. I love Mirai Days. Yes. Oh my god. I'm not watching it yet because I have not completed I did Maho Girls. Trying to think of the name because there's so many seasons, but I haven't completed Maho Girls yet, so I'm not gonna watch Mirai Days until I'm done with it. Like I said, I'm pretty bad at watching subbed anime because I tend to get what's it called? Distracted. I tend to be someone who is very distracted. Oh, that's that girl's name? Okay, I got you. I gotcha, Damachi, gotcha. Yeah, I have no idea what that anime is. Okay. Next, we have Naruto. Naruto, I personally would rank it above One Piece. I'm sorry if that starts a war. I am so sorry if that starts a war. I know how people are with like One Piece versus Naruto. Personally, I think they're both great. I think they're both like great animes. The mangakas are literally friends. I don't know why the fandoms need to be so at each other's throats. They're both great. They just have separate, you know, themes. Like one's a pirate season, one's a ninja season. Like it's okay. Anyway, but for me personally, I did start watching Naruto when I was in middle school, and I'm much farther into Naruto, and I really love Naruto. For me, I'm not someone who tends to love pirates, so I definitely like One Piece much more. That's just my personal opinion, like what you want to more. But for me personally, I definitely love Naruto a lot more. I love the characters. I'm sorry if this also offends people, but I am a Sakura defender. Was she kind of, you know, stinky? Yes, absolutely kind of stinky. Yes. But to be fair, I do think she gets better. I will say that. Anyway, Tamari's actually the best. Maybe it's because I'm a Shikamaru fan, but I love Shikamaru and Tamari. They are my favorite couple from Naruto. So yeah, for me Naruto has to go up. Naruto actually did make me cry. When Jiraiya died, and oh, I can't remember his name. It starts with an A. Is Shikamaru Sensei. I can't remember his name off the top of my head because it's been years since I watched it. But oh my god, when he died, I actually was crying because, you know, I don't think they were married, but Kurenai Sensei, she was pregnant with their child, and I was like, bro, you can't do that. That hurts my heart. I hate that. I hate it so much when there's like, you know, happy couple, we have a child on the way, and then one of them ends up dying. I can't. I hate it. It makes me so sad. Gotta get some of this chalky milk in me. Love Hinata. Yes. Yeah. Let's see. My friend loves Naruto. I heard of it, but I know the characters from games like Jump Force. Ah, gotcha. Basically, is what the audience is for the word showing the audience the world of Naruto. Yeah. Mostly all fandoms are usually at each other's throats, honestly. Honestly. I just gotta put a disclaimer out there so people don't get heated, because people do tend to get heated if you don't put a disclaimer out, you know? Oh yeah, actually. I don't like pregnancy subplots. They make me uncomfy. Yeah, like if it's like, you know, adults, I'm okay, like older adults, and like they are pretty much older adults in the show, and it doesn't really focus around them. They're kind of like side characters, but oh my god, side tangent. The amount of webtoons out there where it's like pregnancy plot, or like I don't read as many like novels as I used to, but when I was in school I used to read a lot more like actual books, because I was not going to be that kid who brought anime to school or like manga to school. So I read a lot more like, you know, graphic novels, and so many of them had that weird like, you know, pregnancy trope, and I'm like, no, I'm uncomfortable. No. But yeah, that's just a side tangent. Boruto, I'm gonna put Boruto down here because, like I said, I have not watched it. This is also okay. This is both Naruto. So there's Naruto Shonen Jump, and then there's I can't remember the other one, but yeah, it's like two pieces of Naruto, you know. But anyway, okay, yeah. Yeah, the glorified fan fiction. Yeah. Okay, next we got My Hero Academia. I know this one is a fan favorite. How do we feel? I know the ending was it the ending that came out? I don't want to spoil anything for anyone. I kind of quit watching it. I'm gonna get back into watching it. I have this thing where I start watching it and I'm like, oh my god, this is so good. So I'm gonna put it up here and pretty darn good. But the thing is, something always happens where I'm like, oh, this piece of fan art, yeah, I don't think I want to watch this for a little bit, you know? It's like the fandom's a little bit much at times, but the anime alone is really good. And I feel like genuinely, it's kind of unfair that My Hero Academia gets so much hate because of the fandom. Like, just the anime alone is really pretty good. Like, it's not, you know, the most fantastical thing in the world, in my opinion, but it's really good. It's just, you know, I feel like too many people judge the anime based off of the fandom, and I don't really, you know, agree with that, you know. You know. Let's see. Oh yeah, Cursed Princess Club, that's in my to read list. The anime time skip, yeah. Thank you, Crystal Hufflepuff, for being here. I don't like it, but Arian Himiko, my fabs, gotcha. Bloom getting her own Funko Pop, nice. Hello, Aquatic Knights, how are you? Yeah. But yeah, I need to get back into it. I can't even remember where I was. I was somewhere along the lines of where the school festival was, and I just quit watching it. I don't know why I do that with certain animes where I'm like, oh, I'm not really getting into it, so I'm just gonna quit for now, or like I see something with the fandom. But I need to get back into watching My Hero. I don't know why I keep doing that thing. Maybe honestly I should just start it from the beginning. I don't know if it's done yet. I know there's the whole thing with Himiko and or Toga and no, Uraraka, but I don't know if that's the ending or if that's like just the end to like one of their chapters, we'll say. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone. But yeah, I'm doing good. I hope you are too. Okay, next is Dragon Ball. I have not watched Dragon Ball, so all the Dragon Balls are just gonna go down here. I probably, don't be offended, probably will never watch Dragon Ball. It's just not my thing. Like, I grew up with, you know, like, people in my family watching Dragon Ball, so I watched a little bit of it. But, like, to me, it's just not my thing. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's just not my thing. Like, the memes are funny. I'm sure the show has a good premise and good story and good characters, but it's just not my thing. It's not in my taste, so I apologize if that offends. The fandom also does some really cool jokes towards Deku. Oh yeah, absolutely. I see people making fun of Deku all the time, and I'm like, You know, like he's just like your little cringe guy who becomes, you know, like powerful MC. It's not the first, you know, like case of this. There's so many people who are like this in anime. But yeah, I like Deku. I think he's kind of cute. Mhm. You like the memes? I got you. I hate Dragon Ball, but I like the memes. Gotcha. The story of Dragon Ball, it's the story of Goku looking for the One Piece. I watch a lot of Fanicom Daily. Gotcha. I like the Dragon Ball games. I have seen the games. I had a friend who used to play a lot of the games, and the game does look super fun, actually. I will give it that. It looks really good. Okay, next is Black Clover. Never watched it. I literally don't know anything about this anime whatsoever. Um, this I can see that it says slime. I don't know what it is though, so I'm gonna put it down here and haven't watched. Also, the slime diary. What is with slime? I know. Oh my god, I know that's like a thing. You know, like that's like a thing, but like no, not for me. Like if anything's got slime in it, I'm gonna stay away from it. I'm gonna try to stay away from it unless it's like, you know, surprise slime. I'm like, oh, oh. Ugh. Like, I'm reading this webtoon. I can't remember the name of it, but I wish I did. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna, do this real quick. So I'm gonna stare at you, because I'm going into webtoon, and I'm taking my tracker off, because I want to find what this title is, so hold on one second. Listen to the sound of my voice. Changing the genre from angst to heartwarming. That is the webtoon that I'm talking about here. And so basically this webtoon is supposedly supposed to be a little bit on the spicier side, but it's not really spicy. It's like the girl is trying to stop it from being spicy. But anyway, like at first I was like, oh, this is so good, and then the slime appeared. Like, why are you there? So yeah, I have the Black Clover season 1 on DVD, and I love the opening. I have heard the opening. The opening is pretty good, so I'll give it that. Oh, it's time for SAO. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I saw some people talking about how they like feel like their anime scripts, like, or not anime scripts, but just their video scripts were just kind of subpar. So I showed you mine, and I'm working on a video for SAO to give my hot takes on SAO, because if you guys know the lore, I literally got into anime because of SAO. Like, SAO is the reason that I started collecting manga, that I started watching anime, that I'm the way that I am now. Hello, welcome, welcome. But see, the thing about SAO, I'm making a video on it. I'll go into more depth in there, but I like the first part of it, but then the rest is just like disgusting. I'm gonna put an because it has good elements that I enjoyed. I enjoy stuff where it's like, oh no, we're stuck in a video game, and now if we die in the game, we die in real life. That was such a cool concept, but it just got turned into like Kirito having to have a harem with every girl that he sees. Like, you have the baddest girl in the game. You have Asuna. You know what I would do to have an Asuna? Like, excuse me? Like, you have the absolute peak of SAO waifus, and you're gonna go after all those other girls, and like everything is just so like sexual towards the girls. It's like, it's honestly just kind of like bait at this point. Like, I gave SAO the benefit of the doubt all the way up until Alicization, and I was like, yeah, no, fuck this, because like there's that one scene where the two girls kind of get SA'd for what? Like, I know the two guys kind of get their, you know, they get their just desserts, you know, they get their karma, what's coming to them, but like still, it's nothing but like, honestly, kind of like glorified SA at this point, and it sucks, and I hate that about SAA. SAA? Sword Art Online. I have a lot of thoughts about it, but yeah, take literally all that crap out, make it back on the game again. You know, the trilogy of like, I'm trying to get out of the game. cool. Oh wait, now my girlfriend's stuck in a game. I gotta get her out. And then, move on to Gun Gale and like just take out all the weird side romances and it'll be completely okay. Like, please. Please, it is absolutely glorified fanfiction. And I'm saying this from a place of love because I love the concept of SAO. It got me into SAO. Like, literally, I wrote a book, quote unquote book. My first ever book, which is a really crappy book that I should definitely read for you guys sometime. But it's just like I was in what, 7th grade, and I was like, I'm gonna base it off of SAO, and I love SAO. I still love some of the manga from SAO. Like, for example, the Progressive series is amazing. The Girl series is amazing. But it's just, there's just too much, weird, there's just too much weirdness in it that I can't stand it anymore. Yeah, the first season was the best. Absolutely was the best. Hands down. And then it just gets weird and kind of goes into, degenerate territory. And I hate to say that, but genuinely, it does. It really does. I'm sorry. But I say this from a place of love. Yeah, it does kind of glorify some of that stuff, and it's just gross at this point. Anyway, Konosaba. I have not seen it yet. I actually have the first volume of the manga. I just haven't read it yet. I got it for $5 at a anime convention, and I was like, ooh, shiny cover. So I was like, okay, I'll read this. So I'll read it, and then maybe watch the anime, and then maybe tell you guys my thoughts at a later date and point. Okay. I'm gonna be completely biased here. Absolute peak anime, one of the best. It's so good. See, the thing is with for example, that I can tolerate things in what's it called, Fairy Tail over SAO, because SAO is just straight up everybody, only females are getting sexualized, and it's disgusting. But in for example, Fairy Tail, it's not like that. It's more so funny, haha, I'm an adult, and for example, Gray just dude, grown ass dude just strips his pants off all the time. Bro wants to be naked a lot, but it's not any weird SA vibes. So I can kind of get with the dirty humor because it's more on the funny side. It's not SAO, there's no humor in it. It's just weird, SA fanfics is what it feels like. So, definitely, I don't love all the fan service that's in Fairy Tail. I do feel like it does tend to take away from some of the more serious moments of the anime, but genuinely, I love anything that has magic. I've always loved Lucy's keys. The astral keys have always been one of my favorite parts. I love magic. The magical girl, I love magic, so I have to... Oh, thank you! Thank you for the follow! I appreciate you. I forgot my mic was on. And that went through my mic. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Let's see. Okay, let me catch up on chat and stop yapping so much. Let's see. Getting back into Fairy Tail. Started watching Fairy Tail in 2022, 2023. God, so good. I've already rewatched it once, but it's just so good. Fairy Tail is just such a good time. It's classic, classic for me. But yeah, for me personally, I'm gonna have to put it in faves. The way that I kind of showcase my fave animes is I'll buy the manga. I'll complete the manga. I have already seen all of Fairy Tail, all of the OVAs. I haven't watched the 100 Years Quest anime yet because I want to read the manga before I get into that. But anyway. Moving on. I have not watched Full Metal Alchemist. I know, sue me. Ray Zero, I haven't watched either. Like I said, there's a lot of popular anime here that I have not watched, so I apologize in advance. Okay. Let's see. If you were a fairy in Tinkerbell, what talent would you have? Ooh, what talent? Okay, for me, first off of my head, I want to say a garden fairy, because I love Rosetta. She's my all-time favorite, but I'm kind of like Rosetta in the sense of I don't really do mud. So I don't know. I want to be a garden fairy because they're cute. But like I can't really build things like a tinker fairy. I don't really like water, like Silver Mist and like the water fairy. I don't know. I could maybe be like a like oh I can't remember your name. Was it Fawn? Right, Fawn. The animal kind of fairies. Maybe I'd be an animal fairy. I like animals. They're cute. They're cute. I have Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood on DVD. Oh, nice, nice. I haven't seen it yet. I know it's got so much praise. I know about the dog girl. Yeah, I know about that meme. I don't I don't like I don't like I don't like is all I'll say. Okay. Oh god. Can I just say I wish someone had given me a little bit more parental advisory when I was young, because I did not need to be 12 years old watching Future Diary whatsoever. And as an adult, if I could go back and tell my teenage self, don't watch this, it's gonna scar you, I absolutely would have, no regrets. I'm gonna put it in eh, because genuinely, I'm not a fan of yandere stuff. When I was a kid, I grew up in the age where, you know, everyone was like, oh my god, yanderes! You know, like Yandere Simulator was still pretty beloved and still pretty, like, loved. And, like, yandere's just, it's just kind of a theme. And so this is a yandere anime. It's kind of almost like a killing game in a way. Like, if you have ever seen Danganronpa, it's kind of like a killing game. It's just, there's so many scenes that made me super uncomfortable. I liked this anime, don't get me wrong, I liked it. But, once again, there is kind of this, like, R-word scene to, you know, that I didn't necessarily love. I kind of had to turn it off or fast forward it. And there were a couple uncomfy, like, you know, couple uncomfy vibes to it. But I liked it. It's definitely more of like a, I don't know if I would quite say psychological anime, but it's definitely on the gory and dark side. I like Yuki, I like Yuno. The ending was a bit weird with, like, you know, her becoming like a god, I guess. It was kind of weird. I wasn't quite satisfied at the end, but it was okay. It was okay. You know, it's not something that I think I would ever want to rewatch. Like, one watch was good. There were some nice scenes, but Girly Pop is literally crazy. Like, if you don't know anything about yanderes, basically they are just like girls who kind of don't feel much, but the only like they don't feel much until they, like, you know, fall in love and they're like, I'll do anything for the person that I love. And so they'll go after people and be crazy and unalive people and do weird stuff. Like, she literally kills her, like, what's it called, like, alternate reality self or something, just so that she can take place, because I think her Yuki, something happened to him. I can't remember, it's been so long, but like, crazy. Oh my god, yeah, Happy Sugar Life. I did get 2 of those volumes because someone recommended it to me, and then I was like, oh no, I don't like that. So I think I'll actually be getting rid of that volumes, just because the 8-year-old thing. That's weird, and I don't like it. Like, at first, I was thinking, oh, maybe this is, like, you know, like, a kid that got abandoned or something, and, like, the yandere girl was trying to, like, you know, just parent the kid or something, but then it got weird, you know? Like, I'm not gonna go into detail, and I'm like, no. Personally, not for me, but, yeah, I think I might actually get rid of the manga, just because I don't feel like collecting that, you know? Fawn, yes, thank you, Fawn. Rosetta, Swan, Silvermess, and Serena are my fave. I would be a water fairy, as water as my element, or an art fairy. Oh, I'll be an art fairy. I've been trying to learn to draw some more, so that's interesting. Hunter x Hunter, I've never seen. The Shielded Hero, I've never seen. I'm gonna try to get out some of the ones that I've never seen. This one, what does that say? Something Shadow? I don't know what that is. Parasite, I've never seen. JJK, I've never seen, but it's in my list. Chainsaw Man's in my list, but I haven't seen. Dr. Stone, I haven't seen. Bleach, I haven't seen. I can't read what that one says down there. I can't read some of these. I don't know what this is. This is that Alice, right? No, Dead Man Wonderland. Yeah, I've never seen that. Quartet, Isekai Quartet. I just know I'm not gonna like that. I don't know what that is. Okay, I'm gonna have to like scroll down a little bit real quick, guys. Don't don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. This is No Game No Life. Have not seen that one. Have not seen Food Wars. Don't even know what that is. Never seen Fate. I'm sorry if you're a Fate fan. Don't know what that is. 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 God, there's so many that I don't know. So we're just gonna like, yeah, we're just gonna get all the ones that I don't know out of here. And then I'll start ranking the ones that I do know. Haven't watched this. Haven't watched. Fate, I have not watched any Fates. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. What is this Sailor Moon thing? What is this Sailor Moon? Never heard of Sailor Moon before. Huh? Who? What? Sailor Moon? She's a moon. The heck? Who is she? I have like 50 million figures of her. Bruh. Can I just say, since I smacked Clannad down here, I will never watch Clannad. I'm sorry, I will never watch it. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna do that. God, there's so many that I haven't seen. Have y'all seen the dub for Ghost Stories? Like, oh my god. Some of these look actually interesting. I'll write some of these down after stream. I want to see Mob Psycho. Haven't got there yet. I have Kageguri in my list of stuff to watch. Yeah. Aw. I probably watch. Sorry. I'm getting close, guys. We're getting there. There's so many that I haven't watched. Oh my god, I feel so stupid. I feel like I'm so slacking. I'm slacking so bad. My god. Stopped watching it. All this new stuff came out and I'm huh? Huh? What? Okay, can I just say I actually watched like 2 episodes of JoJo. It was pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, let me catch up real quick. Yeah, fairy tale fan, yeah. Okay, let's see. The Witch Academia. I have that in my list on Netflix. I'm gonna definitely watch that. It's so cursed, yeah. Yeah, Psyche K, I've gotta watch that too. I know that that's a pretty good one. And I'm definitely gonna watch that one. Because I know a lot of people were comparing him to like Anya Forager with being psychic, and I'm like, heck yeah, I love that. I love a good. Yeah. Oh many, oh my god. Let's see. Oh bye, cats are cute. Thanks for coming. Yeah, Ghost Stories dub is the best worst thing ever. It really is. It really, really is. Tough to get rid of. Like, I'm just stuff that I know I can talk about because it's boring if I'm like, I don't know this, I don't know that, I don't know this, I don't know that. Can I even can I count Persona? Because to be fair, that's a video game. Video game first. God, there's still so many. There's so many here that actually look really good. I want to watch them. Oh, guilty. Is this Guilty Crown? Guilty Crown's on here. I watched a couple episodes and I was like, but the pretty girl. Gotta love a good pretty girl. I'm like having to lean into my computer, so if I look funky in my model, it's because I'm having to lean in because I can't see anything. Why is it so small? Boom, boom. Hey, wait. Hey, did I move something? Oh, I did. Get back down here. I am gonna talk about you. Boink. 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 God. Boink. 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 Darling in the Franxx. I'm gonna see that eventually. There's Guilty Crown. Like I said, there's a couple of these that I actually have in my list. I haven't watched them. Like, I know what a lot of these are. I watched a little bit of this one, Cause No Storm. I apologize if that's one of you talking. These are so small, I can't see anything. I feel like there's so many that they're missing. This makes me feel like I don't watch any anime. That's like quite literally the opposite. I know so many. Oh my god, they have this one with Bella? The Chivalry of a Failed Knight? I actually did. Boo boo boo, we're almost there, guys. Okay. I think we're good. I know, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god, I know, trust me, I know, don't worry, I know, it's insane, I'm insane, it's okay. Anyway, Assassination Classroom. If you have been on this channel and you know Emily at all, you know that this is absolute the most peak anime in the world. I will not take any slack about Assassination Classroom. It is absolutely my favorite thing in the world. If I could cut my arm off to go back and erase my memory of Assassination Classroom so I can rewatch it from the first time, then I absolutely would. Because, God, the first time that I ever watched it, I cried like a baby. It's so good, but it's so sad and so funny, and it's perfect. I love Assassination Classroom. But genuinely, since it's my favorite anime, allow me to yap a little bit. The reason why I love Assassination Classroom so much is not just because it's funny or because it's sad and it makes you feel things, but genuinely because this game teaches you a very great lesson. That, you know, like, you do not have to, you know, like, be, like, rich. You don't have to come from a good household to get, you know, college, like, or anything. You don't have to, like, you know, follow the, what's the word? Follow the life that you're given. You know, like, the whole thing about SAO is there's a bunch of kids who have been deemed like the losers, you know, the stupid kid, the quote unquote stupid kids. And like, just because, you know, one teacher decides I'm going to give them the hope. I'm going to be the hope that they need. I'm going to properly mentor them. It causes them to become great people. Like, there's delinquents in this class and everything. They all turn out to be better people because one teacher decided to believe in them. And it's like nobody else ever believed in them before. And it was just a beautiful message. I'm probably not doing a great job of, like, you know, explaining it. But oh my god, it's one of the best animes that I think I will ever watch. Okay, next is Spy Family. Spy Family for me is definitely going to go up in pretty darn good. It's not one of my favorites, even though I would say Anya is one of my all-time favorite characters, because she's just so cute. She's just so silly and funny, you know? It's just so good. It's, yeah, I heard of the teacher assassination costume. J-Stars? Oh, really? Kuro-sensei? popped in, but if oh yeah, Assassin's Classroom, I'm very surprised that it had a great messaging. Yeah, it did. It definitely did. I don't know what this is. I don't know why I missed it. But yeah, Assassination Classroom was an extremely amazing. If you've never seen it and you take anything from this live stream, absolutely please go watch it. It is my favorite. There's a couple that I missed. Okay. I know everything here. Okay. Next we have AOT. And I know I'm like a magical girl, sort of like, you know, kawaii anime kind of talker or whatever. Peak anime, absolute one of my all-time favorites. I love it. This anime got me into collecting manga. It is the sole reason why I started collecting manga in the first place, because I needed to know what was in the basement. Back in my day, when this anime first came out, I was in like middle school, and we did not know what the key was for. We didn't know who Zeke was, but the manga did. The manga was already updating all the way up to Zeke throwing boulders at people on horses. And like, season 2 did not come out yet, so I was like, you know what, I'm so in love with this anime that I have got to pick up the manga, because I need to know what happens next. Like, I need to know what the secret of the Titans are, what's in the basement, what is Eren, what is his father, you know, I needed to know all of it. And genuinely, AOT is a just masterpiece. Like, rewatching it now and seeing how literally there are foreshadowing moments in the series to the ending is insane. I could never plan something that, you know, intense out. Like, for example, I saw this like on Instagram a few days ago. You actually can see in the manga and in the anime, like during the first chapter where the colossal titan just appears out of nowhere, you can see that there are no footprints where he just kind of pops out of place. And so that tells you that he didn't just walk up. It was somebody, you know, a titan shifter just standing there going boop and just like turning. And it's like one of those things where we know that now. We know that that was Bertholdt. Yes, I can say his name. So many people don't know how to say it. It's Bertholdt. And so, like, it's just so interesting. And seeing that, like, shadowy figure in the second episode and it actually being an older Eren, like, I never even picked that up. I was like, nah, that's fake. That is so fake. It's not. That's actually him. And I don't know genuinely if that was like I'm just gonna take this figure, because we don't really see this person's face or anything. I don't know if it's this person happened to be there, so I'm gonna, you know, make them look like Eren and just see if people like buy it. If that's it, then I'm okay with it. And if it's that was Eren all along, I'm okay with it, because genuinely my mind was blown. I thought that was like a Photoshop or something. Like, I really didn't expect for him to be there. So yeah, one of the few animes I would recommend to someone new for real. I have the first 2 openings on my phone. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. Just like, oh my god, the amount of like, you know, like, what's the word? Foreshadowing that we see, like, there was just so much planning for AOT. It blows my mind, genuinely. It's made me love it more. And maybe I'm causing another fan war or something. I will put this out here. I don't like Floch. Sorry, I don't like him. If you like him, I'm sorry. I really don't care. I don't like him. Why does his head look like a squirrel? It looks like a squirrel. Like a tail. I don't like him. Sorry. I don't care if he's the next Erwin Smith. I didn't even care that much for Erwin, if I have to be frank. Anyway. Before I start a fandom war, Fruit Baskets is obviously gonna go up top. Fruit Baskets is genuinely, once again, another anime that actually made me sob. Like, the fact that I thought I was walking into this anime, like, I watched the older version, like I think it was early 2000s version before, you know, reading the manga and seeing the new shiny version. So the first one, the one that's a little bit older, it's not the full story. It's only like half of the story. You don't see the ending. You know, like, you don't really get to see that much trauma for it. And this, I went into Fruits Basket thinking it was just gonna be like another hee hee ha ha shoujo romance, cute. No. There is so much trauma in this series. So yeah, definitely trigger warning for reading it. But like, oh my god, it's like everybody has, you know, like some sort of like trauma, and it's like it's nice that we do get to see some of it kind of being resolved as they're, you know, seeing that like, you know, Toru feels like she's always alone. You know, her mom's gone, she doesn't have anyone else. Her dad died when she was very young, and like, you know, her other family, they don't really want her. Like, her grandpa kind of makes the place welcome for her, but like, no one else really wants her. She just kind of doesn't have anyone. And now we get to see her surrounded by so many people, and you know, that's just one of the things that she struggles with. And there's obviously some things like, you know, for example, the abuse that Akito literally inflicted on so many of these characters, especially characters like Rin. I'm so glad that Rin does not decide to forgive Akito. Like, Akito was a horrible person, did horrible things, and a quick, oh, I'm sorry, I also had my own trauma, you know. I'm just glad that that doesn't like mean everyone forgives Akito and it's like, okay, we're all good now. Cause like, yes, Akito was a victim, absolutely, but they still did horrible things. They nearly killed Toru, like, genuinely. This anime was not what I expected it to be, but it turned out to be one of my all-time favorites because it's just so good. So yeah, definitely always gonna be an all-time favorite to me. I do have the 2019 series 1 and 2 on DVD. Oh my god. Yes, it's so good. Okay, my dress up darling for me, I know some people are kind of iffy about it because, you know, it's like typical, like, you know, popular girl gets with, you know, kind of loser boy. I don't care about those tropes. I like it. I like it because it's cosplayed. I think it's super interesting to see an anime character who is like obsessed with cosplay. It's literally like watching like an IRL like weeb fangirl over, you know, like, you know, anime and stuff. It's like almost like an Inception kind of thing. Because it's like, we watch anime and we fangirl over it, but now the anime girl is fangirling over like the video games and anime characters, and it's like, it's just so perfect. And I absolutely adore Maureen. She's just so perfect. I love that she's kind of like a Garu and like Garu, but oh my god, she's just so sweet. And like the manga, so good. I love how she's just like kind of squealing over Gojo. She's like, oh, he's so cute. I think she's adorable. She's adorable. Oh, I've been meaning to watch Fruits Baskets. Do you recommend the older version or the newer adaptation? For me personally, I recommend the newer adaptation just because it's the full story. It goes over the complete manga, whereas the older version is only like half of the story. So if you want to see the full story, and not gonna lie, because it's nearly 20 years later, much better graphics, then definitely I would recommend, you know, the newer version. And yeah, it's nicer and shinier, but it does provide the full story, whereas the other one doesn't. But I would also definitely recommend at some point watching the older version, because I think it's interesting to see like older anime getting readapted into a newer, shinier version, because like genuinely it changes the way that you watch it. Like, you know, just the art style is so much different, but the vibe is also very different. So for me personally, I would recommend the 2019 version first. Alright, let's see what else we got done here. We got Eden Zero. I'm reading the manga, haven't quite watched the anime yet, but I'm gonna put it in Compared to Fairy Tail, it's not one of my all-time faves. Like, it's a little bit more futuristic, kind of space piratey kind of, you know, shebang, shaboom. Not a favorite, but I love the characters, and a lot of the characters are kind of like, it reminds me almost of like Honkai Impact Third and like Honkai Star Rail, where you have like older characters, you know, like Fairy Tail, Honkai Impact Third, kind of like reappearing in an alternate, you know, reality, you know, in like Eden Zero, Honkai Star Rail, you know. So that's one of the reasons I do really like it. I feel like I need to watch the anime. I might quit collecting the manga, but I need to watch it. It's very futuristic. but it's still kind of cool, you know. I really love that Happy is still in it. It's just so funny. First anime ending stuck in your head. Gotcha, gotcha. I love Eating Zero. It's honestly really good. Not gonna lie, it's really good. Sailor Moon, what the heck is that? Okay, this is the first one that's, oh, where did it go? Hey. First one in the hate. I hate Sailor Moon. I hate that anime so much. Sailor who? Sailor loser. Okay, I'll stop. I'm gonna take this hate out because I don't think I have any that I hate. But you follow this channel, you know that I'm joking. I love Sailor Moon. Like literally, I'm a magical girl too. You see my Sailor Moon collection? I don't want to hear it. Okay, Black Butler. Okay, this one might make a couple people mad. I'm gonna put it in eh. I watched it. I didn't necessarily love it. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Danganronpa, okay, here's the thing. With Danganronpa, I'm gonna put it in my favorites because I love the game. I love Danganronpa, the game. The anime here, and this one is just for the first game. Got Makoto on it. I don't necessarily love the anime, but the first game is amazing. There is some other animes for it, which talks about, you know, before the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history happens and whatnot. Some lore to how that kind of, you know, starts, and also Future Foundation stuff. Those I would definitely put up here. I'm just gonna put Danganronpa as a series, games, and other animes included here. So that's what that is. I was about to say, yeah, honestly. Thank you, The Aquatic. I hope you had a great time, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Okay, next, Love is War, Kaguya-sama. Definitely going up here. Definitely one of my faves. I don't think they put Oshinoko on this list, because, okay, here's the thing. Is Oshinoko one of my all-time favorites? No. But I love it. I genuinely love it. Not one of my all-time faves, but I really do love Oshinoko. So it's kind of weird to think that the same mangaka for Love is War is the same mangaka for Oshinoko. Because if y'all know the ending, a lot of people are very like wishy-washy on the ending, and myself included, because I'm like, I can see what they're doing. I don't love that they killed off my guy. No spoilers, I guess, but no, just saying. There could have been another solution, in my opinion, and I would have been happier if that person did not end up dying. Just saying that. Just saying. Because I really did like that character. Death Note, I'm gonna have to put Death Note in peak. Like, I know now people are like making fun of Death Note. They're like, oh my god, the internal monologues. You just don't understand how peak this was when it came out. Like, middle school Emily, this is my whole personality. Just like the way that, like, you know, like Elle would sit on the chair. Like, oh my god, it was just so genius, to be honest. It was so genius. Watching, like, you know, everyone kind of dance around Light, not knowing that he's the killer. You know, like, it's just so good. So psychological. The ending, you know, towards, like, after Elle's death, I was kind of like, yeah, I don't really care about, like, Nate, and, like, I don't really cared that much about Mello, so please, if some grace would be nice. But, like, I really think that they could have just kind of cut the whole In or Nate arc out of it, because, like, genuinely, it felt like it should have wrapped up a little bit faster after Elle died, which I understand why Elle died, and I think it was a good plot point that Kira finally got Elle. You know, I get that, but yeah, Bro did not survive that. But yeah, I did like Death Note. It was very, very good. Okay, next we have Blue Exorcist. I have not seen the new season 2, but I did used to read the anime, and it's for me. if you don't know anything about this, basically there's Rin and Yukito. I think his name's Yukito. It's either Yuki or Yukito. And honestly, Yuki, whatever, he kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. Rin was always the best brother, and that's a fact. Cause like, what the heck? And if you don't know anything about Blue Exorcist, it's basically they're both like kind of under the Vatican, going out to exorcise stuff, but their father is Satan. Yeah, crazy, I know. Tokyo Ghoul. I'll say I'll put Tokyo Ghoul as a whole in pretty darn good. It's not one of my faves. The first season, I love the first season, but once you get to where, you know, it's like he's got this new group of friends, he kind of forgets himself for a little bit. White haired, you know, arc, I'm kind of like, nah. But then, you know, he gets back with Toga. It's been a while, but yeah. It gets better at the ending. I don't love the middle. We'll say that. I don't love the middle. Tokyo, I think it's Ri. Didn't love that. Soul Eater, always gonna be one of my faves. Always gonna be one of my faves. It's just so good. It's so funny. But I love the dynamic between Soul and Maka, I think. I think it's Maka. It's been very long. Persona. Okay. I'm gonna put Persona up here, even though, once again, with like anime like adaptations of video games, I definitely think that the video game is much better. I think that you should absolutely first play the video game before you actually watch the anime, because like I haven't seen the Persona, I'm assuming this is Persona 5. I haven't seen the animation, but I will say for the Danganronpa animation versus the game, the anime is so rushed. One of the best things about Danganronpa is, if you don't know, Danganronpa is like a murder mystery kind of simulator. And so you're basically trying to, like, you know, investigate a murder case. And the thing about the game is it over explains everything, because it makes you, the player, have to go in and figure out the case. You know, it gives you all these clues, it lets you try to figure some stuff out. Sometimes, genuinely, the cases are weird and you're just not gonna figure it out, because it's like, this is just, like, just insane. But, like, once again, you have to remember, in Danganronpa, they're all ultimates. They're ultimate people. But, like, the thing is, it's so more fleshed out in the game, because there's just so much stuff that you have to kind of piece together. But in the anime, it feels so incredibly rushed that I just don't personally like that. It's just too rushed, in my opinion. So I would definitely say that you guys should play the games before you watch the animes of games, because I do think it's a much better experience. Okay, next we have One Punch Man. I'm gonna put One Punch Man in pretty darn good, because I think it's funny. I think Saitama is hilarious. I could not do his workout schedule, but to be fair, I do really enjoy this series. I haven't watched the next season, but I really enjoy it. Oh, my first ever anime was actually Yu-Gi-Oh! Ooh, when I watched it all on CTV in 2006 on Action Stadiums. Nice. Oh my god, I've never seen Yu-Gi-Oh! But like, I had a friend who used to compete in like the tournaments that they would do for Yu-Gi-Oh! At like this local like comic book shop. They had like Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments. That's all I kind of know of it. I don't know how to play the game. It's kind of like with the Pokemon cards. I don't know how to play the game, but I do think it's interesting. Ooh, I do have the song Core Pride on my phone. That's the introduction. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Saxophone. Okay. The last one on this list is Chivalry of a Failed Knight. This one, I'm gonna put an eh. This is a very short anime. It's kind of on the lines of, like, you know, romance with a little bit of, like, you know, fighting and stuff. They're at this school, and not gonna lie, it can be a little spicy at times. So if you're not a huge fan of, like, you know, spice, then maybe this one ain't quite for you. But genuinely, I thought it was pretty darn good. Wasn't one of my favorites. I probably wouldn't even put it in pretty darn good. It's just kind of eh. I did really like Stella, but there is a little bit of like the harem kind of like note to it, so I'm like eh. don't really love harems or anything like that. So for me personally, I'll put it in eh. But this is my tier ranking on this list. Once again, this is just from the tier list website. So there's a whole bunch of other ones, and if you guys want to see me do other ones, I can definitely do that. Why is this Voltron? This is a Voltron symbol. Do y'all see? This is Voltron. This is Voltron. What is this? Bro, if I click on this in Voltron's here, I'm gonna be a little upset. Voltron is an animation cartoon, not an anime. Let's just say that. Okay, let's just say that. There's a difference. But yeah, there's so many of these, and I would like to do like something like, you know, the waifu tier list. I feel like that would be pretty fun. But yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Anyway, okay. Before we end, like I said, I was gonna do a little bit of a longer stream today. I want to actually talk to you guys about some of my personal faves and just like yap about those, because there was a lot of anime that I have watched that is not even on there on that list, and there's so many, so they're obviously not gonna get everyone's. But if you guys have any anime that you really like or you just have an opinion on, chat it out in the comments section here, or you know, chat, I guess, since we're still live. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hello Sora, how are you? Waifu list? Okay, maybe we'll do that next week. Maybe I'll do the waifu list next week, because that sounds super fun actually. I don't notice my cat is not. Oh, well, it's like switching from Twitch to YouTube to Twitch right there. There we go. Get a drink of my drinky real quick. Okay. So first and foremost, Oshinoko. I already yapped a little bit about Oshinoko. I'm kind of in this like, what's the word, obsession right now with Oshinoko. Like, to be fair, I really love the anime Oshinoko. There's some problems, don't get me wrong. There are problems. I have talked about my problems before with the anime. There are absolutely problems with it. But I do like the concept of it. As someone who loves idols, as someone who loves like J-pop and K-pop, whether it is like, you know, like IRL idols or anime idols, I love idols. The idol culture is horrible. It's horrendous. And so I really loved when Oshinoko came out that it was talking about how bad it can be in the entertainment industry, especially with Akane and that whole situation where one small like edited, you know, scenario that wasn't even true caused everyone to hate and just spread malicious hate to Akane. That is what actually happens to a lot of people, whether you're, you know, like an influencer, someone just using the internet, you know, just a user, or in the entertainment industry. That's how it can be. Words can be twisted, actions can be twisted, and I love that Oshinoko explored that. So that premise of Oshinoko exploring the dark side of the, you know, the entertainment industry, I love it. But like I said, there's a lot of things that are wrong with Oshinoko. There's a lot of things that are wrong that I don't love, but genuinely I would rank this very, very high because it's a very good one. Let's see. Oh yeah, Psyche K. I'm definitely going to remember to put that one on my Netflix list. I think it's actually on my list, so maybe I'll start watching it pretty soon. But oh my god, I have seen, and like I've seen some people talk about it, like some memes, and I'm like, okay, this does look pretty interesting. Yeah, waifu list, waifu list. One of my favorites is Little Witch Academia. I watched part of episode 1 at a friend's house, and I never got back into it because we had to pause it after like 15 minutes because their parents came in and they're like, okay, Emily, we're taking you home now. And I'm like, okay. And this was when I was in like, you know, high school-ish, you know, before I started driving. And so anyway, basically I need to get back into it because no, I'm a little witch girl, cause you know, I'm a little witch girl. I can put my hat back on now, but I'm a little witch girl. Yeah, I do need to watch. Let's see, what other animes can I yap about? I will say, since I made a short about it, I did watch the Wolf Girl and Black Prince anime when I was in middle school. Still don't like it. That's probably the only, honestly, the only shoujo anime that I will probably ever put in a hate list because genuinely I don't like it. Like, I have tried to give it the benefit of the doubt. I watched it back in middle school, got a weird vibe from Kyoya, and then, you know, like now older Emily, I watched it and I'm still like, no. He treats his girlfriend like a dog. I'm not gonna get behind this. Like, sorry. You know, like, that is my one ride or die. I hate this opinion. You can't change my mind. So, yeah, that's that. I don't know how old this list was, but to be fair, they didn't put Don the Don on there, and if they did, Don the Don is one of my actual new favorites. Don the Don has changed me. Like, to be fair, there are things that I don't love about it, like the whole alien kind of scene. Don't love it whatsoever. I think it's kind of unnecessary. It's gross. They're teenagers. Don't like that, but I do love the series. I think it's super funny. I think it's super interesting. I love the like little hidden like memes in it. They literally have the Akira slide. Like, honestly, it's not a new thing, but it's just so fun. It's just so funny the amount of references that it has. Like, if you guys watch some like YouTube shorts about it, there's so many references in Don to Don to other animes that it's just so funny. And like, even the way that I saw a short, I can't remember what it was, but there was a short about how the mangaka actually came up with Don to Don, and it was pretty fun. Let's see, cosmological. Oh, I see you're adding. Okay, I was like, what? I love the art style. That's what it is. I gotcha. Yeah, the art style is very kind of cartoony, and I honestly like that. I know a lot of people who are like, no, anime has to have this traditional anime sort of like, you know, type of animation, but genuinely, I think it's all good. Animation is all good. I love all forms of animation. I don't care if it looks more cartoony or super like anime. I don't care. I like it. It's good. Gonna mention Dan to Dan, yeah, it's so good. And like, honestly, Creepy Nuts is really kind of like popping off because they just did I believe it was it Mob Psycho, maybe? No, I don't think it was. I can't remember. It's the you know, can't remember the name of the song. But yeah, like, I love how they're popping off because I really love their sound. It's so good, just so good. Anime can look like a cartoon still. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Let's see. I'm actually gonna boot up my Netflix real quick and like look through some of the animes that I have been watching and see, well, not that I've been watching, I guess, on my list. Okay, you know what? Let's talk about some magical girl anime because it wasn't on there and that's on my channel. No one mentioned anything about like Princess Tutu, absolute peak. No one mentioned Precure, absolutely peak. No one mentioned Cardcaptor Sakura, actual peak. Like, I know I'm biased here simply because I am a content creator who focuses on magical girl and shoujo, but like, peak, peak. May I say peak? Oh, it's called Mashell Magica Muscles. I see it's on Netflix. That's why. Let's see. Let's look through the animes. No one mentioned Oran High School Host Club, which is absolute peak. There's some problems with it, but still peak. Kimi no Todoke is absolutely so amazing. I did buy the first volume of manga, but I might end up getting rid of it because I want to watch the end. I don't want to wait to find the rest of the volumes, so I might get rid of it. Okay, this one's interesting. I actually watched a couple episodes of Komi Can't Communicate, but I didn't love it. You know, like, I didn't quite love it. You know, like, wasn't a favorite thing that I've ever watched, but I feel like if I gave it a chance, like really gave it a chance, I might be able to get into it. Not one of my faves though. Okay, I haven't watched Romantic Killer, but I do want to watch that one because that one looks really interesting. I did watch like an episode or two of Neon Genesis Evangelion just because I went through this phase where I was like, I like mechas because I like Voltron Legendary Defender on DreamWorks or like Netflix, whatever. And so I was like, oh, maybe I like the mecha. Nah, I like the characters. I don't really like the mechas. So I went through this phase of watching like anything that has mechas in it, like what's it called? There's obviously Evangelion, and there's Code Geass and Guilty Crown. I watched those because they had mechs in it before I realized, no, I just like the Voltron characters. The characters make the show. I don't really care about the mecha, So that's one of those things. I did end up dropping them, sadly. Always be peak Maho. Oh yeah, Maho is so good. Ooh, the only magical girl I've watched is Utena. I need to watch Utena. Oh my god, I've seen so much about it and it looks so good. Hula Magi, gotcha. And Precure. Komi has an interest premises, but one character threw me off. I gotcha. Yeah, the Ghost Stories dub is absolutely wild. It's so wild. Oh, okay. Maybe hot take. I probably will never watch Beastars. It's just not my thing. I can't get into series where like the main characters aren't human. Like if there's characters like for example, there's Chopper in One Piece, there's Brock also, he's a skeleton I guess. There's Happy in Fairy Tail. I'm okay if the series has some non-human characters, but I can't watch an anime that's completely non-human characters. Just not my thing necessarily, so I don't think I'll ever get into Beastars. See what else we got. Inuyasha, fun fact. I like technically SAO was actually my first ever proper anime. I just didn't know that Inuyasha was an anime because I used to be a skinky little brat kid. And so I would like wake up a little bit earlier than I was supposed to for school, or sometimes I would also stay awake a little bit later. And back in my day, we had Cartoon Network, and so I would stay up to where they would start playing like Adult Swim shows. And like if you got on Cartoon Network very early, like 5 o'clock in the morning, they would play some anime, and they used to play Inuyasha. And so I actually watched a couple episodes of Inuyasha, not knowing that it was an anime because it was dubbed. And so I was like, this is interesting. I like this. I didn't even know that was anime. Like, this was before I even knew what anime was. Like, I was still in, like, maybe, like, 3rd grade. I just didn't know. Utena looks great. Yeah. I feel that my friend's currently watching Beastars and she's trying to get me to watch it. Yeah. Yeah, it's just kind of hard to get into series with non-human characters. Let's see, what else we got? Okay, this is no hate to these shows, but like, I can't really get into shows where it's like you've got like a main character who's like a chibi. Like there's Kotaro Lives Alone. I can't remember what that one is about the girl who comes home. She puts on like the orange hoodie or something, and she gets like small. She's got blonde hair. I can't remember the name of it. It's funny, but it's hard for me to get into those because it's like, why are you so chibi-ish? Why are you so small? Why are you so small? Why are you so small? Let's see what else we got. What else we got that I know of? Probably never gonna get into like any of the basketball, volleyball type of shows. Like, they're just not for me. I know a lot of people really like it. It's just not for me. I'm not a huge fan of it, and like I don't mean to, hate somebody's yum, yuck somebody's yum. That's how that goes. Personally, I didn't love Yuri on Ice that much. I'm sorry, I apologize in advance. Like, I loved Yuri on Ice, but like I didn't love it where it's like the best thing I've ever seen in the world. Like, it was a great anime. I wish they made more of it, but like, wasn't my favorite thing I ever seen. I don't mean to be that person. No, you know. Ace Attorney is great. Oh yeah, is that also an anime? I know it's a game series. I have it on my Steam. Hello Joey, welcome, welcome. Totoro was an exception to me. That was surprisingly good. Okay, if it's surprisingly good, then maybe I'll put it on my list. I'll put it on my list. I also recommend Sakamoto Days. Okay, definitely, gotcha. I'll put them on my list. I will say, since we're, I guess, technically talking, I guess, about BL right now, because Yura and Ice was a BL series. I made a video on it. You guys can go check it out. It's like the last video as of right now that I have up. But I'm just getting confused because I'm looking at my YouTube and I'm like, don't tell them what's coming next. Don't spoil it. But anyway, I did talk about Cherry Magic. 30 years of virginity makes you into a wizard or something like that. Long titles, I don't tend to like them. But like, that was a really good one. I'm not someone who tends to like BLs that much, but that one was really good. Genuinely, it was so nice to see a healthy relationship for once. Like, it was so good. Sign of Affection, I have the first volume of the manga. I just haven't read it yet. But this might also be one that if I read the manga and it's really good and I really enjoy it, then I might just go ahead and watch the anime. Same as with like Apothecary Diaries. Like, I'm starting the manga. I'm on volume 3 and I'm trying to collect the manga before I actually start watching Apothecary Diaries, because genuinely I love this series. I didn't think I was gonna love it as much as I do, but I love Mao Mao. I love Jinshi. They're just very funny. It's a very good series. It's not just, you know, like comedy, obviously. There's a lot of serious stuff in it, but genuinely, I really love them. Oh, it is an anime too? Interesting. They're making a lot of video games into anime. Interesting. Yeah, the memes for Ace Attorney. I'm gonna play it one day. I know it's kind of like a detective game, and I know a lot of people on Steam will recommend it alongside games like Danganronpa, which we are playing. By the way, my computer is still in the shop, so there's a lot of games that I haven't been able to play. So they called me today, and they're still working on my computer. But yeah. Sometime I'll get my computer back, I hope soon. I need to do the Genshin event. Like, actually, I am going a little bit stir crazy. Hello Kirax, how are you doing? It's, yeah, let's see. There's also, I'm still looking at Netflix at all the series on here. There's the quintessential quintuplets, which I see a lot of people rave about, but I'm probably not gonna watch it. Okay, if you guys know anything about this anime, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I've seen so many posts that I don't know, but it looks like it's a harem of sisters. I don't know if it is, because I've never actually seen it. They look cute, they've got really cute designs, but like, if it's a harem, no. Not for me, especially with them being like sisters. But like, from what I'm getting about this series from the memes that I see, is that you've got like one guy who kind of like, you know, I don't know if flirts is the right thing, but he's kind of like, you know, somewhat in quotation marks romantically involved with this pack of sisters, and I'm like, But yeah, correct me if I'm wrong about that. But yeah, I don't know. But if it is what I'm thinking it is, then I probably won't watch it. But unless, you know, like, I'm just wrong about it, let me know. Let's see. There's Seven Deadly Sins, which I'm tempted to watch because the opening is really good. But I know some people were like making memes about some of the animations for it. And also, there's some weird characters, not gonna lie. There's some very weird characters in it, but we'll have to see. I don't really know that much about it. I don't honestly know anything about it. Oh yeah, that anime. The only animes I know are Magical Girls or Idols. Gotcha. Yeah, that's usually what I tend to lean towards, with also shoujo as well. There's a couple ones, like there's Overlord. I would probably never watch that. There's Violet Evergarden, which a lot of people say is really good, but I don't know. I feel like I think it's a really sad one. And if it's something that's really sad, like that's why I said earlier I'll never watch Clannad, because it's sad and I can't deal with that. I can't deal with the heartbreak. Your Lie in April is also one I can't watch it. I don't want to cry. I just don't want to. Mob Psycho, I might give a try at one point. Mob Psycho 100, maybe I'll give it a try, but it doesn't look super interesting to me. I know a lot of people said that Blue Period was really good. Maybe maybe I'll add this one to my list. It's oh no, it says it's emotionally charged anime. Oh god, don't tell me there's gonna be like sad scenes. I can't deal with sad scenes. But it says bored with life, popular high schooler Yatoro jumps into a beautiful yet unrelenting world of art after finding inspiration in a painting. It sounds interesting, but I swear to god, if anything sad happens, I can't. I just can't. I can't deal with it. There's just a certain level of like sadness that I can't. They have Junji? Yo, they got Junji Ito on here. I didn't know that. By the way, if you guys don't know, Junji Ito, Maniac is like kind of scary anime horror series almost. So definitely watch with caution. If you don't like that stuff. Violet Evergarden made me cry. See, that's why I'm like, oh, I don't know if I should watch that because I don't want to be crying too. Give Mob a try, mainly for Region. Gotcha. I'll add that to my list then. Okay, not gonna lie, I might start watching The Way of a House Husband because I think it's really funny that you take a yakuza or a former gangster yakuza and make him into a loving stay-at-home husband. I think it's kind of funny. Gotta go. Don't worry. Thank you for coming by, Sora. I appreciate you. I'm a crybaby when it comes to... Oh, yeah, exactly. Emotional scenes. Oh my god, yes. I can't. It makes me so sad. Like, there's times even in Precure where, like, I cry. Like, I'm a very emotional person when watching anime and TV and series and stuff because I tend to, like, get really absorbed into the characters and I tend to, like, really fall in love with the characters. And it's not like I self-insert myself or anything, but I definitely, you know, like, take on their own emotions. You know, I'm like, how would I feel if I'm in this situation? Especially if I'm really sucked into something. So yeah, it makes me really sad to watch, like, sad stuff. Like, I'll be thinking about it all day if something sad happened. Like, I was not good after Kuro-sensei died. Not gonna lie. Let's see. What else we got? There's a couple that I have never seen. There's a movie for the quintessential quintuplets. I can't even say it. Dang. The heck. Oh, there's Sakamoto Days. That's what you guys recommend. Oh, that's okay. That actually sounds pretty good. Once again, the ultimate hitman, Sakamoto, vowed to never kill again after falling in love. Can this out-of-shape assassin protect his family from deadly threats? Oh, you know what? I did see that. I saw memes about that. Oh shoot. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely put that on my like list of things to watch because I saw memes about it. That's so cute. Okay, you know what? We'll put that on there. Way of the House Husband was wholesome and important. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll definitely put those on my list. Let's see. Okay, that's all in the because you watched because you watched Precure. Not Precure, sorry. Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon Cosmos, the movie. It's like you've got the oh, you don't got Precure anymore. I guess Precure's gone off of Netflix. Oh shoot. That sucks. He's gone for good. No. I guess you can still watch it on Crunchyroll. I'm trying to find other anime. I know there's other anime. Currently airing. Yeah, if you want to keep up with it, gotcha. I find anime through its music. Yeah, I definitely kind of feel like I do too. Like if I hear an anime opening that's really good, that's how I get into it. Like that's how I got into Oshinoko, is that the opening just went absolutely viral, and I was like, this is so good. People are doing dance covers for it. The idol community is thriving. I need to see it. Like literally, I kid you not, watching K-pop idols actually do the dance was insane. Like there's this big stage where they all are like, well, not all of them, but a big majority of K-pop idols are doing the dance. It's just so cool. It's so amazing. Let's see what else. I know there's more anime. It's just not showing it to me. Like show me all those animes. There's Cells at Work. I probably won't watch that. I had a friend who cosplayed the Red Blood Cell, which you guys can probably find somewhere on one of my socials. Probably on the past cosplay account. Let's see. Any more animes? Bro, there's a new season of Catch Teeny Pig. Hey yo. What is this Unicorn Academia? See, I'm finding things that I'm like, ooh, interesting. Because like it's weird how they do stuff sometimes for anime. Cause like sometimes they'll put in like kids animation in the anime category, and it's like different things, and it's like sometimes I just feel like, you know, you probably shouldn't put like Catch Teeny Pig next to this one called The Grim Variations. What if Hansel and Gretel gorged on forbidden knowledge? Or if Little Red Riding Hood wasn't innocent? Enter the Dark Six Twisted Fairy Tale. Okay, I might actually watch that. It's like a twist on the Brothers Grimm, and if you guys didn't know, I actually have 2 dogs named Hansel and Gretel. I might actually watch that one. I stumbled upon it for a meme, like yapping, but like actually it's kind of good. Let's see. I also recommend Delicious in Dungeon. Gotcha. Oh yeah. Yeah, the new I have some thoughts. I wrote out a script today for the new Miraculous Ladybug stuff. I have some thoughts about it. For me, I know a lot of people are really praising the animation. I'm not a huge fan of it. It could just be that it needs to grow on me. And there are aspects of it that I like for example, I mentioned this in the script, but like for example, one thing that I will say I do actually like about the new Miraculous Ladybug what's it called? Animation style is that Marinette's hair looks more realistic. Like her old hair did not look very realistic. Like her new hair looks like a proper wig. You know, the way it's supposed to be kind of flat on the top and swoops, but then the other one was very kind of like bunchy, like it had a lot of like bunched up hair, which I don't hate. I think both of the hairstyles are good, but for some reason, Adrian looks so busted in my opinion. I don't know why. Maybe I just need to get used to it, but I'm like, I can't get used to the way that Adrian looks now. It kind of looks like they took his head and they kind of squashed it in a little bit. It's weird. I don't know how I feel about it. I will say Alia looks amazing, fantastic. The superhero costumes look like they're actual, you know, like superhero costumes. They don't look kind of cheap anymore. They look nice and shiny and cool. But yeah, I have a video coming sometime. Maybe next week's video is gonna be about that. But yeah, that's coming soon. Let's see, what is Lost Song? War looms over the kingdom of Nitia, where 2 young women are both burdened and blessed by the power of song. That looks pretty cool. It's kind of giving Utena. I'm just like looking through like the Netflix animes because I usually watch anime on Netflix. There's a lot, but like I'm just like not interested in some of them. Hmm. This Record of Ragnarok? I don't think I would like that one, to be fair. I might start watching JoJo again at some point. I don't know. We'll have to see. Because I watched a couple episodes of JoJo's and it was alright. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it, you know? It was like kind of not quite my thing, but I don't know. It wasn't horrible, so I'm like, well, maybe I'll try to watch it again. I don't know. It's just not my style of anime. Let's see. Okay, you know what? I will say, you know what I am doing, guys? I am going in and I am completely re-watching Star versus the Forces of Evil. I know we're talking about anime, but cartoon here. Let's just yap about some cartoons for a second. I'm going in and rewatching rewatching Star versus the Forces of Evil because I've just stumbled upon so many people who have made video essays about why, you know, Star versus the Forces of Evil is wasted potential, and I'm like, huh? Like, I enjoyed Star versus the Forces of Evil. Like, the only thing that I remembered about the show, because I watched it when I was in, like, early high school, so I was probably about 5th. But, like, I remember being like, oh, the only thing I don't like about this is, like, you know, like, Star's love triangle between Marco and between Tom. Like, for me personally, I always wanted Starco to be canon because, you know, they just have this like nice chemistry. They're both silly goofy. I feel like Marco really needed someone to get him out of his shell, but then Star really needed someone to be more a little bit more, you know, safe, a little bit more logical. So I feel like they really work. But like Tom wasn't a horrible person. I just, you know, always preferred Marco, and, you know, that's just my things. But then I started watching some people on YouTube give like essays about it, and I'm like, what? I don't remember half of this stuff. Like, I watched a video and I wish I could remember who this content creator's name is. I just can't remember because it just like auto-played and I was like cleaning out my closet yesterday, which you can see on the used to be vlog channel. It's now called Glitter Diaries, but I cleaned up my closet for cosplay stuff, and I just let like, you know, YouTube autoplay, and it just played this person's video, and it was just about Star versus destroying magic. And I was like, I don't remember this. So I am going back in and completely rewatching Star versus the Forces of Evil so that I can make my own video about it, because I don't think I've ever made a video about Star versus the Forces of Evil. Like, okay, to be fair, tomorrow's thumbnail has Star and another silly goofy cartoon girl in it, but I'm not talking about cartoon characters in that. I'm just, tomorrow's video might be a little bit weird. I just felt like making it though, because I was in a little bit of a mood. That's your foreshadowing, but yeah, like, I want to go back and rewatch it because I loved this show. It was so good. American Magical Girls, like, heck yeah, I wanted to see it. But then, like, so many people online are being so mean to it, and I'm like, am I just forgetting something? Like, did I miss the point of something? Did I skip over something? Like, what is it? So yeah, I'm kind of going back in and trying to rewatch a lot of that. Okay, let me catch my chat. Also the fact that Miraculous Ladybug is a nightmare. I agree. Yeah, good writing is, I agree on that. Like I said, I'm not trying to spoil my script, but I've got some thoughts about how we literally did not even progress in this new season. Like, it just goes back to, like, you know, like in season 5, at the end of season 5, Marinette and Adrien, they get together. Like, they hold hands, they literally fight to be together, and now in the new season, Marinette is like, she can't even stand to be around Adrien. She's so nervous. So nervous she can't even stand to be around him. And I'm like, girl, like, if this was earlier in the season or something, and we didn't have all this filler arc of, oh my god, I like you, but actually I like Chat Noir, but actually, I don't know, maybe I like Luca, actually no, I like Adrien, never mind, I don't like Adrien. If we didn't have all of that, then, like, if Marina and Adrian got together a little bit quicker, then I would have been okay with that. You know, it would make sense. But she's already, you know, kind of like been around Adrian. They've had 5 full seasons to get to know each other. And yes, you know, she's just nervous because, you know, new boyfriend, and finally the guy she's been in love with for so long becomes her boyfriend. But like, it's a little bit much, you know? Like, the Marinette we know would never, never skip out on a date with Adrian just to go, like, you know, get her nerves calmed down or go fight villains or whatever. You know, it's like, that's just a little bit of my script. That's just my feelings, because I have a lot of feelings about it after that first episode. But I just feel like we haven't progressed, and it's getting to the point where it's like, I don't want to watch the same thing happen over and over again. Like, having a new villain should mean, you know, honestly, a new story instead of this, like, Marinette and Adrian, just like trying to get together but not quite doing it right. Like, they're finally together. Like, please. Please. But yeah, I gotcha. I love JoJo, but I can definitely understand how some people might not like it. Yeah. I never watched Star, but I thought it was the ending people didn't like. Yeah, see, that's the thing about it. I don't quite remember the ending. Like, I didn't, like I said, the video auto played on YouTube, and I was just listening to it, and I was like, I don't remember this. So I'm like, did I just skip over it? Or like what? Because I know I finished out the series. So yeah, that's why I'm going back and I'm rewatching Star versus the Forces of Evil. Hello, welcome. Sorry I'm late. Where's Magical Girl Lyrical? No, how ranked? I don't know what that is, so I'm gonna have to rank it in. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna see from like YouTube what else there is. Sometimes YouTube gives me like anime recommendations. Oh my god, what is that one called? I have the manga. It's like Shikamori? Is that her name? But it's like the I'm just gonna turn around real quick. Where is it at? Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie. That one. I actually have the first episode saved on YouTube to watch in my watch later list, but I want to watch that one. I've started collecting the manga. The manga, I don't mean to be mean because I do like this series, but I just couldn't get into it. Like, I don't know what it is about the manga. I just could not get into it. I feel like that's definitely more of an anime that would be good to watch. Because, okay, to be fair, as someone who is a manga collector, I do think that there are actually, like, animes that are better to watch than reading the anime. Like, sometimes I just can't get into a manga, but I can really get into the anime because the anime is so much different, you know? Like, animes have voice acting, they have effects, they have sounds. It makes it a whole different experience than just reading something. So, yeah, it's so much different. So, definitely I would say that honestly, in my opinion, I tend to collect shorter manga series so that I can like watch anime quicker. But there's a couple series where I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna watch the anime and not collect the manga. Like, the whole reason that I watched Cherry Magic is because I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm actually gonna collect that manga, so I'll just, you know, I'll just get the anime somewhere. And then I watched it and I was like, this is so good, now I want the manga. You know, it just happens sometimes where you're like, you don't know if you want something. That's why when I go to manga shop and I'm looking for something that is like a new series, I will not just look at the cover art. Like, I look at the cover art first and foremost, because I'm not gonna lie, I definitely judge a book by its cover, and then I look at the synopsis of the story on the back, but then I actually open it up and I read a little bit of it, just enough to get me interested in it, because I hate buying something that I just don't end up liking. And that's one of the reasons that like the hauls have been a little bit, like less. Like I'm trying not to do as many hauls because I kind of went like haul crazy for a while last year. But like it's one of the ways that I kind of like, stop myself from overbuying is that I will tend to open up the manga or read a little bit of it, and if I really like it, then I'll go ahead and buy it. If I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna want to read more of this, because I tend to do this thing where I pick up certain like animes or sorry, certain manga series, and I'm like, oh yeah, this looks like something I would like, and then I buy like, the first 5 volumes that I can see, and then I get it and I'm like, I don't like that much. So it's genuinely just a way to kind of like stop myself from overbuying. Let's see, my top animes are Lapis Relights, and Precure. Precure could be replaced if Princess Orchestra, and my expectations. Gotcha. I see you. Got you there. I got you there. Okay, this is not a anime, but we were talking about cartoons a little bit, and it keeps popping up, so I think I'm just gonna have to like go ahead and like get into it finally. But so My Little Pony. I have so many people who have told me to get into My Little Pony, but like, oh my god, the amount of like My Little Pony stuff that's on my For You page. There's another one I do want to talk about after My Little, but I am going to start watching My Little Pony this year. I promise I will. I promise, because I didn't actually really watch My Little Pony. Like, I grew up playing with the ponies. I never really watched it. And the only time I did watch Friendship is Magic is when it would come on. I don't remember if it was on Disney or if it was on Cartoon Network, but wherever it was airing, I would put it on in the background sometimes when I was like, a kid and I still had cable. I'd put it on in the background, but I never really got fully into it. But I remember there was a couple episodes where I was like, oh, that's really good. So I'm like, well, maybe I'll get into it this year. Expect some My Little Pony content, maybe. There's also Ever After High. Fun fact, I never got into Ever After High, and I don't know why, because I loved Monster High. And this is kind of like, in a way, I feel like it's Monster High's cousin, because, CA Cupid is connected via both worlds. And I feel like I would love Royal High, because I love princesses. I love, like, like your classic, like, Disney kind of grim, also fairy tales. I love that. And I never got into it. But there's so many videos I see talking about how crappy Ever After High is, and I'm like, what? No. 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 No way, But yeah. Hold on 1 second. Let me text my mother. I text my mother real quick. But yeah, anyway, there's a couple cartoons that I definitely want to get into because I like watching cartoons. I'm not gonna lie, I do like a good cartoon now and then. Let's see. God, my mom is texting. I usually don't stream this long, so that's probably why. But anyway, let me get back. Let me jump back here. Let's see. I can feel that. I see the differences between mangas and anime. Like, one of the reasons I love manga so much is that there's a lot of series where they cut everything out of it. Like, they cut a lot of stuff out of a lot of, like, shoujo romance stuff. Like, if you've ever watched, like, off the top of my brain, like, Maid-sama, there is so much that the anime cuts out. That's the manga still has to give. Also, Ouran High School Host Club, there is so much. Like, they get married at the end of both of those. Both couples get married. You never see that in the anime. And for the longest time, I didn't know there was more until I started reading manga. So that's genuinely why I love manga, is because manga genuinely feels like it's giving a proper ending to the, which I just hate that a lot of, animes tend to stop, which I don't know why. Because, like, Ouran High School Host Club was a super incredible popular anime, and people still to this day are like, I would love to see a season 2, because it's not finished as in terms of manga, but like, I just don't understand. Like, you can't tell me they quit animating it simply because the views didn't do good or ever, because, the views obviously did good. Obviously. But yeah. Let's see. Oh, the fandom. I got you. I see. Yeah, I see that. The MLP fandom is not, you know, always that great. I have seen a lot of like cases about people in the community and also brony cons and stuff. So I do see. Ooh, Ever After High was robbed. Disney copied it with Descendants. Oh, I see. But it never measured up to it. After Ever After High is amazing. Haters, I don't see you. I feel that. I feel that. I've also never seen Descendants though. Maybe I'll need to watch them both. I get you reading. Yeah, reading definitely isn't for everyone. It's definitely not something that everyone likes. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't read novels as much as I used to. Like, I need to get back into it. It's just so hard now, not being in school, to like find time to dedicate to properly reading a book. Because, like, when I was in school, like when I was in high school, middle school, they had, I don't know if this is the same for everyone's school, but we had SSR time in English class, which was like self-selected reading. So we would just like read for 30 minutes, and that was what we did at the beginning of my English class. Like every day, we started off by reading some of our books, and we just read quietly for 30 minutes. It gave me proper time to actually get into a book. I knew that, hey, this is when I'm gonna read. So, I had a dedicated time, but now it's hard because sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm gonna read before I go to bed, just 30 minutes, and then I get so eepy, and I'm like, I'm too eepy. It's like it's harder when you don't have a teacher saying you're gonna read now. It's much harder. But yeah, let's see. The end and the character personalities get completely changed. Oh, really? I remember reading a couple chapters of Naruto from my brother, and Sakura's personalities was so different from the anime. Yeah, I have seen that. I haven't actually read the manga, but I've seen a lot of people like making videos comparing Sakura in the manga versus the anime, and from what I've seen in those video essays, I 100% agree. Sakura is not as stinky as she is in the anime, the manga, and I do feel like a lot of people tend to watch animes than reading manga, because it does, I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of cheaper, because that way you can watch anime for free. There are ways to watch anime for free. Just saying. Wink. I double winked. It's okay. Anyway, that was more of a blink. But wink, wink. Wait. There are places where you can go and actually watch anime for free, but yeah, no, genuinely, I I definitely think it's much more expensive to be a manga collector, because you are buying manga, you are physically buying it. Like, you can read manga online for free, but I don't just pick up mangas, just to read them. I obviously I do read them, but like, I like the feeling of buying a book, and like once you're done reading it, you display it, because it's like, this is my trophy. I read this. Like, personally, I do love reading them, but I do really also enjoy just owning them. I think it's fun to just collect and own stuff. So that's why I do it. It's definitely, it's expensive, more expensive than just watching anime. But yeah. I don't use Crunchyroll for anime. Everything is a premium. Yeah, no. I personally, my own opinions, I don't support Crunchyroll. They've done a lot of really messed up stuff. I don't support them, so I don't use Crunchyroll personally. But yeah, like, even with that being said, there are places that you can, get a membership for and pay. Like, I think it's like what, like roughly maybe like $10 to $12, like US dollars. Like, if I'm wrong, let me know. But it's definitely, I feel like, more affordable than buying mangas. Because to be fair, I could pay like, hypothetically $12 a month to watch as much anime as I want, but then I go to the bookstore and spend $200 on a bunch of silly little books. So yeah, it's definitely less expensive to watch the anime. There's so many anime that you can watch for free. you know Wink. Wink. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? You know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. I'm not saying, that you should, but just saying you can watch anime for free. Link. But yeah. Okay, anyway, I think we should get to wrapping this stream up. This is a very long stream. I wanted to stream like 2 hours today because I had time for once, and I usually don't stream for 2 hours over here, but I really wanted to, give you guys some more, time with me, streamed time with me, because I usually only stream for an hour, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. If anyone in the chat, once this becomes a VOD, if you want to, yap about some more anime, or any VOD watchers want to yap about some anime, please do put them down in the comment section. I will reply to them and give my thoughts as well. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said earlier in the video, tomorrow's video is going to be a little bit weird. Just a little bit weird. I felt like I should talk about it, but it's an interesting one, no less. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!